back and oh, there he is. There you go.
I actually was here.
That was a quickie.
Oh no, it showed you dropping and then you came back. So yeah, I don't know. I was trying to.
I clicked the wrong link because no one was here.
Oh, I was trying to do the posting it to.
Fair enough. You don't have to explain yourself to me.
Yeah. So apparently, when I try to post this, when I try to post this to the Patreon group, it starts playing the actual video within their app, and so then I hear about a 12-second delay, and it's very annoying. But yeah, so that's something that you care about that. So anyhow, I am shocked that Kim wants to go to Hawaii.
Did you confirm that when you went pee?
I'm not shocked Kim wants to go to Hawaii. I'm shocked that Kim wants to go to Hawaii for me to go to a Georgia State game.
I think she's probably just fine with that.
But she wants to take the entire family. I'm like, well, then that trip got very much more expensive.
That just went from 800 to 5,000.
You should just ask her and be like, well, I was kind of thinking that maybe you would just stay home with the kids and I would go to Hawaii.
Yeah. That
seems like a great
tremendously well. Yeah, no, I was fully prepared. Obviously, I'm not going to ask to go by myself. I'm like, had we been to Hawaii a zillion times in the past? Sure, yeah, I'll be like, hey, do you care if I go with the guys and do this whole thing? But first time ever, yeah, I was not going to even try to put me going by myself on the table. It would have been the two of us, and we would get put the kids at the grandmother's house or some crap like that.
Right.
More economical.
Now she wants to bring the whole slew there. But that changes everything. I was joking about that whole thing. Like, Ryan, you were dead on spot. You were spot on. I was going to harass you guys for not going when I had no chance of going myself.
And now you're going.
Yeah, hope so. If she gets
David's excited.
I'll be back. I got floaties in here, and I know you can drink them, but no, I'm not.
What's a floaty?
It's like proteins in craft beer. There's nothing wrong with them. If you can see them.
I made the mistake of buying a good wine the other day, and it had a lot.
Oh, I do.
And it had a lot. It had a lot of sediment in it, and I was like, oh, and I chugged the last sip of the whole thing. I was like, oh, that's not good.
All right.
I'm just
be right back.
Still swallow.
Bye, Tim.
I gotta get something.
He's got to get something.
All right.
Hey, you get promoted to top screen there. There you go. Look at you go.
Well, that's where I belong anyway. So
it's just order of people that join the podcast.
Nah, that's my spot.
That's your spot. I mean, obviously, if I had my way, I would be center top thumbnail, and you guys would be below me.
Just
that's
like
how
wrapped
I view
around
myself.
you. Oh, I see. Yeah. Just vice versa. So where Tim is would be up, and then we'd be down.
Yes. Or me main screen, you guys tiny little thumbnails, because it's all about me.
You can do that, can't you?
Not on this particular streaming site.
Oh, I thought you could. Oh man,
I can do this. I can make myself bigger, and then you guys on the side. But yeah, I was mostly joking about being premiere featured in there. So yeah.
I'm excited about Sausage Fest. I'm excited about making these sausages. I
really
plan
got
on
to get
making
on
one kind of spicy.
Yeah, my pork sausage, I'm gonna try to do a spicier one. I think my beef sausage, I'm gonna try to do some cheese in there, like a high temp cheese that can handle the curing cooking process and everything.
I'm not gonna tell you my attempt, my secret attempt. I am gonna go a little crazy with one, and it's gonna have a nice.
It's gonna knock your socks off.
It's gonna be good, man. I swear.
There's a reason why I have not given any information about my third one, because that's my wild magic.
Yeah. All right.
I heard spicy sausage when I came back, so I'm really excited now.
Yeah, I plan on making one of them spicy. I'm doing I'm doing the brisket one, and that has some red pepper in it and some jalapenos, but I'm not going to put the jalapenos, but I was thinking about putting some cayenne in it.
I like
mean, if you're doing spicy, you gotta, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's why I was like, why red pepper flakes? Like that's fine. It'll be kind of spicy, but like cayenne is like, if you want spicy, you put some cayenne in it.
Yeah. I mean, like red pepper is spicy, cayenne. It depends how much you do. Like, the cayenne will get it, like more of a throughout flavor type thing, whereas your red pepper, a bite specific type deal, depending on how you grind everything and mix it all up. I really need to prepare for this, but I have my ideas. I have my ideas on what I want to do.
When are we doing this again?
February 11th. The 11th. I think it's the App State game, right? Or is it App State or Marshall?
I had that information earlier. If you had asked,
I think it's App.
February 11th.
No, I don't think it's App.
It's not?
App's the 22nd. The 11th is Marshall.
Marshall. Okay.
By the way, I'm back with a beer with no floaties ever.
Well, that's because it's water.
Hey, don't be mean to the Miller Lite. Come on now, that's PBR.
Miller Lite's
nothing but the best.
I honestly, Ryan, I will say that when it comes to barbecuing and smoking and everything that on a competitive level that I've done, I see way more Miller Lite than I see PBR or other beer.
Like going into the food?
No, just like
all the above.
While cooking, like that, like the just the drinking while you're, and it makes a lot of sense. You do a low ABV, easy drinker beer type thing because you're going to be up for the next 24 hours.
Yeah, Guinness.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine someone drinking
brown. You're gonna shit brown, black. You're gonna shit black for the next like week.
No, that means there's blood in your stool. Guinness doesn't do that.
It does. When I went to Ireland, the one time I've been to Ireland, I was like, I will drink nothing but Guinness and Irish whiskey. I'll drink nothing but Irish stuff. I'm drinking no Miller Lights, no Bud Lights, no.
It turns out they're big fans of Budweiser there, but like Budweiser Red.
They have like fucking mausoleums of taps to fucking Budweiser over there. Either way,
beautiful taps. They're metal huge. And they're iced over. They're gorgeous.
Yeah. It's fucking weird.
They're pouring Budweiser.
But other than having one Corona at a bar while I was there because I just found it fucking hysterical they had Corona, I drank nothing but Guinness and mostly Jameson, but any Irish whiskey I could get my hand on, and I shat black the entire trip.
You should really have gotten that checked out. Yeah, that is blood in your. That's blood. That's not Guinness.
It's like, no, this is like 10 years ago. I'm alive.
Your body was probably going withdrawals from the lack of Miller Lite.
Maybe
it may have been.
The other thing that was really big there, I remember, was Magners. The cider was. They had.
I can do cider.
Was like a video board, and it would like be playing ads on it while they were pouring. I'm like, what is this?
Seriously, if you go to like an old southern or even a northeastern, probably more specifically a northeastern cemetery, and you see these mausoleums they have at the cemeteries, that's what the Budweiser taps look like in Ireland and Scotland as well. I didn't notice it so much when I was in London, but Ireland and Scotland for sure. They
Bud Red.
It was crazy,
right? Is that what people call it? Bud Heavy or Bud Red? People call it both, right?
But Bud Heavy is what my buddy that lives here calls it. He calls it the Bud Heavies. So, but he's also a Texas, a UT fan. So, what does he know?
Everything.
Ryan is still
Texas people know everything.
Ryan's
talking to the ceiling.
Izzy keeps coming out of a room and being like, "Did you call me?" She keeps thinking I'm talking to her, and I'm not.
Exactly. I'm talking about Irish Budweiser taps.
I'm talking about getting wasted in Ireland, damn it, and how David's unhealthy.
Black poop with blood.
So we had so bad.
the visitors that made me miss last Tuesday, they were from Ireland, and so we went over
Mhm.
to the famous Iron Horse Pub in beautiful downtown Norcross, Georgia.
I don't know where that is.
You don't want to know.
Norcross is just northeast of
The
Atlanta.
pub, the famous pub, David.
Okay.
Oh
My
no,
bad,
it's not
my
famous
bad.
at all. It's got a really fun bartender though. She's a little crazy. They're like, we're gonna play a game.
I
You
have
guys,
a friend.
do you know how to split the G?
If she's a crazy bartender in Atlanta, I have a friend that probably dated her. So
What
She's
what was the rest of the story, Tim?
Well, they said, we're gonna play a game. Do you want to split the G? And I said, sure.
No.
yeah.
Split the G is basically Guinness, because guess what they were drinking from Ireland? They wanted Guinness.
Right.
And you basically drink until you get halfway between the G. You got to be right in the middle, and whoever's closest wins. So I didn't win the first round, but I won the second round. So
it's
a lot of
beer.
like
a Guinness is a Guinness, a proper poured Guinness in a proper Guinness glass. It's supposed to be a 4-drink beer, right? You're supposed.
It's not.
It's supposed to be,
I think it's like 8.
I thought it was supposed to be 4 lines. Like you used to.
No,
4,
it is.
like,
It is about
lines.
the lines, and I definitely trained before I went there to like get the lines down, because I was told if it's like 12, they know you're an American. I'm like, well, I'll open my mouth, they'll know I'm an American. But I think they're down to like 8.
With your red hair, you could have pulled off the Scottish thing or something, you know?
Well, it was so I went into one bar when I was in Ireland, and there was a Scottish guy there, and I was like, "Oh, hey, yeah, my grandma's from Glasgow," and he's like, "Oh, your grand's from Glasgow," and started like making fun of me and like giving me a bunch of shit. Like
never
I'm not
mind.
one of them.
Never mind.
No, the Irish guys in the bar were just like, leave him alone, and like started like ragging on him just as hard as he was ragging on me. I was like, this is amazing. Like watching Irish and Scottish people fight over me.
So they did not like the bartender. They thought she sucked. So they got behind the bar and taught her how to pour the perfect pour of Guinness.
Well, you know what? So lots of people say that the Guinness that is here is different from the Guinness that is there. And I am a firm believer that it is exactly the same Guinness. They just pour it correctly over there. And I think if more places poured it here, it would be better.
I drank nothing but Guinness, like I said, when I was over in Ireland, and I came back here and I tried to drink it here, and I didn't notice a difference. The one thing I did notice a difference when I was in Bermuda. I went to Bermuda for a week for work because that was a fun company, and Heineken tasted way better there, and their Heineken came from New Amsterdam, not New Amsterdam, but wherever in Europe fucking comes from, and it tasted way different. It was way better than American Heineken.
That is the number one beer in the world.
Is it really?
I've never drank it. Do you? Do any of you?
Heineken? I like a little Heineken.
I don't drink it.
I mean, like it depends. Like that. This is a good like little multiple choice question. Like, you know, you go to a party, you open up the cooler, and they've got 3 beer in it, and it's a Heineken, a Guinness, whatever. Which one do you pick? And so I've picked a Heineken many a time, depending on what
Heineken. If it's that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like it depends on what it is. I'm
not going to go out of my way to choose it.
Worldwide, though, is totally different. Basically, it means a lot of Indians drink it.
Well, yeah, when you like weigh the side of the Earth down, and it's like the Earth is wobbling because there's so many people on that side of the planet. Yeah, basically. I get it. I've got a bum news, guys.
What?
Don't tell me Odin left the team.
No, this is personal stuff.
Tim was worried. I could see the look of concern on his face, though.
But now I'm worried. No, it's personal news.
No, he's just not going to Hawaii already.
Oh.
Yeah. So my wife was texting me about a group chat we had about a concert coming up, saying she'd go to that, and I assumed it was about Hawaii.
That's awesome.
Apparently, the Brookhaven Festival has like Don McLean and Deep Blue something coming, and she said she wants to go with the family to that. That was what she was talking about.
Well,
so maybe
it
I'm not
said
going to Hawaii.
it was.
It wasn't Hawaii ever.
It was said on air that you're going to Hawaii with the whole family. Make it happen.
Yeah, we're gonna own that. We're gonna own that. We're gonna do that.
That's hilarious.
Right before,
Well,
we start the show.
What I read was real.
All right.
I was actually really surprised she said, "Let's go to Hawaii with all the kids." I'm like, for beach volleyball. All right.
Well, I was assuming that Kim wanted to go to Hawaii. Now, with all the kids, I didn't know why she claims to like our kids. I'm not as big of a fan as she is. Well, I'm just not as big of a fan as she is, and her and I get along on so many other platforms. I don't know why this would be the one thing we disagree on. So
they're all right. I mean, Fitz, you can't really judge yet.
Who?
Right? Fritz?
Who? Oh yeah, I think it said Fitz.
I did.
Fitz.
I thought you forgot the R there. Yeah, the
I
R
did. And then as soon as you said who, I fixed it. I heard what you said.
Oh, my dad was telling everybody, all of his buddies, about our kid named Fitz, and I'm like, that's not his name.
My grandma thought I was Orion for like 6 months.
Orion.
Orion. Like, who the hell is named Orion? What's wrong with you, lady?
I mean, but you could have been the one. You could have been
the one.
Orion Graham.
Orion.
I should just go by that now. Change my name.
The ORG.
That's right. That's good.
How many people have special characters in their name? You know, a little apostrophe right there. Orion. Yeah. Are we talking about anything right now?
Nah, I think we're done.
We're talking about Guinness a lot though in this last call.
We're talking about sausage and beer. I think that's fair. We're gonna bring a bunch of beer to Sausage Fest, and we
should bring Heineken and Guinness.
Look, I'm pretty excited about it. I accidentally bought additional hog skins because I could not find what I had from Christmas, and then when I went to put away what I bought on Amazon, I went immediately to where I put them away. And so I was like, oh, now I have two. Great. I have tons of sausage casing. And I also bought some curing salt. Because one of the recipes told me that was necessary.
Well, depending on what you're doing, it is very necessary. So, yeah, we'll see. Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening. This is Last Call. We're done. And we will talk to you guys next week after a pair of Georgia State losses. Goodbye, guys.
Come on the 11th and eat our sausage.
Eat our meat.